It's the goalkeepers don't.
Jan, what? What? Oh.
Where have you gone? Come back, Jan.
No, it's not me. That's not me.
Yes.
I apologise.
Don't
You are
apologise.
allowed.
I think Peter might be like that tomorrow night should things go well for him.
I'm hoping. I'm a little bit jealous now that you've made it through. It was. It must have been a really, really hard watch
I'm
for
waiting
you.
for you, my friend.
I've got all that coming.
Can you imagine? No.
Yes, I can.
You really?
Yes, I can.
We have to take a break. We're not earlier from Neymar, who said, "I want to play Argentina." Got lots of friends there. Italy will play either Denmark or England. You said I'm a little bit jealous. I understand that feeling.
I am.
They know. We don't.
They are already there. We still have all that to come. Our challenge is a little bit different because we're playing England at Wembley, and they've got some momentum from their last game against the Ukraine. They scored 4 goals, very convincing in their game, and of course it's built an incredible atmosphere in the country, and the expectations to the English team, it's incredible. Sometimes stepping a little bit over the line.
Excessive, perhaps you would say?
A tiny bit, but only a tiny bit.
Well,
And we live with that. We live with that, you know. But
Well, the Danish use that as a motivating factor. I mean, your son tonight was very smart in batting away the question about football coming home. I said to you, I sensed there was more in his mind he wanted to say, but was very clever in what he actually did offer by way of a reply.
Yeah, once you are here, there's nothing else that can motivate you than the occasion that you've played already 5 games, played well, and of course this team, they've gone through, an incredible amount of emotions from one end to the next. They've travelled. Everything has happened for them in the 3.5 weeks since the first game. They don't need any extra motivation to play this game. For Denmark to be in a semi-final, it's huge. It's massive, and we could play anyone. It would be the same. I think the Danish team's approach would be the same.
Meanwhile, Italy are in that final. We've seen you express yourselves in a way that we didn't think we might, Italy, at this tournament. We've seen you have to dig. We've seen you scratch results. How would you describe tonight's performance?
I think very, very hard because of Spain. I think they prepared the game very well. I think it was very good not to play one striker, they play one extra 4 striker to stop us from coming from the back. And when they had the ball, so they didn't allow us to have a lot of time the ball. And when they had, it was very hard for us to get it back, for the Italy team to get it back. And so they tired us out. So we came to a point where we were struggling. You could see at the end everybody was drained because Spain made it very difficult. We didn't allow to get the rhythm of the game, and we were chasing all the time, most of the time. But again, a lot of character, something that resilience, as you say, that has been very good in the past. We won a lot of trophies because of their resilience. And I was so pleased to see it today, because today, if we wanted to go through, we needed that. And obviously we needed a great goalkeeper and a fantastic penalty taker like Giorgio. So I'm very pleased for that. I apologize for my...
You don't have to apologise.
You're a supporter.
No, because I disappeared at that moment. I disappeared.
Yes. Well, that wasn't
I don't
good.
know where I was, but I came back.
We did want to keep camera on you, you're right. Yes. But, anyway, now we'll take the apology for that, but not the celebration. I'm very pleased about that.
The thing is, when Holland has to do a thing like that, they can't, for some reason.
Like
we
what?
are uncomfortable defending like that.
Oh, I see.
We cannot do it. Did you feel any nervousness?
No.
Because you know you can do it. Huh?
I
It is so odd.
I know.
We can't
we
do
know
it.
I can do.
I was never comfortable with that.
No.
Never. I always wanted us to get away from the goal and,
Yeah.
you know,
For us, it's
if you
different.
can, chase the next ball. So, but you also played like that. You also
Yeah,
took.
of course.
So how is that then? How's that been
No,
on that end of
honestly,
the pitch?
For us, we were comfortable, really comfortable to be sitting back and not giving spaces to the opposition. We were more exposed, more unsettled when we were open and we had players running behind our defense. That was very uncomfortable. And I do remember that feeling many times, but this time I was okay. The only thing, my only big question was that we never played like this in this tournament. So we changed the way we played. But today I think we've been forced into this by the quality of Spain.
I was going to say, Jan, you haven't played a team like Spain yet.
No.
That have kept the ball as well as they have.
No.
So that's good. Yeah, you've had to cope with something that you haven't had this trip so far, and you've coped and you got through, and again you're
Andy,
sitting
you teach me this, and everyone knows it. When you want to win something important, there's always a very big hurdle to go over.
Absolutely.
And probably that was the biggest part for us.
Well, you have achieved what is, well,
No,
so far.
not yet.
Well,
So far,
to get
just to make that final.
It is already an achievement.
Have you
see as a coach?
Yeah,
You say,
passion.
if you have to substitute, you say, "Hey, thank you very much for what you've done."
Yes, well, look, this is magnificent. And I tell you, all the hard times. I know many countries had a hard time, but in Italy we really have had a very difficult time for all the people, and to see them celebrating like this is a joy.
We tend to say magnificent.